Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
Chewy started early on Matt's head. Tasty. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Chew's got... Yummy, yummy, yummy. Chewy's got food in his tummy, and it's debris from Matthew's head.
There's no debris! I literally just showered. And there's literally no hair. There is no hair.
But
get off.
Anyway, this is going to be so distracting.
Go.
Oh, Chewy Booey.
I don't know why. Misty taught him hand signals, so I have to be like, meh. Anytime I wanted to go away, just meh. And he does it. I don't know. Anyways. So, hi.
Hello, my lovelies. Minxy Misty here, and today we're going to talk about Thanksgiving. The holidays are almost upon us. The bells will be ringing. The ribbons will be all bright and shiny. And hearts will be extra warm and fuzzy inside. And people will be more generous and giving than they are any other time of year.
Yeah, they will.
Really wish it could be Christmas all year long, don't you?
Of course.
Who doesn't, right? But before that happens, there's a holiday that often, I think we're all in agreement, gets overlooked.
Well, yeah. I mean, not all of us overlook it. Some of us look forward to it, but...
We look forward to it.
Yeah. I'm not sailing smoke all over everything.
And it's a holiday that I, for one, at least think Matt probably does as well, but I hold near and dear to my heart, and mostly because it's so close to my stomach. Oh, and man, does my tummy thank me for it each year, I tell you what.
Yeah. And then it hates you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You guessed it. I'm talking about Thanksgiving. That's what we're talking about, right?
Well, I think, according to the title of the video, that's probably got something to do with what we're talking about.
But, you know, it's not all that the holiday is about, right? I mean, I think we all can agree to that as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's a holiday about people coming together, uniting, you know, a oneness, a bonding, coming together as a people. No judgments, just peace, you know, simply just getting together and gathering together, even back then, for a good time, and just to have a good time with each other. And it's sort of people I originated from as well. You know, my background, I am about 25% Native American, American Indian in my blood. You know, my grandfather was half, and my great-grandmother was actually full-blooded. It was actually Apache and Cherokee. I also think there was some Choctaw in there, but from what I understand, the Apache and the Cherokee might have been, don't quote me on it, rival groups, which is kind of interesting. But if you want to know about my grandma Drew, you can actually click on the video link below. I talk all about it, so that should be down there, up here somewhere, probably down here, called Inspiration.
Yes, section.
But that's a little bit about my grandma Drew, the Inspiration video. I did do a video about her. Really awesome lady.
Yeah, she was a really cool lady.
But other than that, I am part Irish. I'm German, French, and English. So really just a plethora in a mix to get this pigmentation that you call white, whatever, but I'm really just a mix of things, but from what I understand, I am mostly, not mostly, but it's about 3 that I have the most blood of, and that would be the Native American descent, as well as the Irish and the German. These scenes is probably most of what it. So if you've ever looked and wondered, that's it, that's me. But
that was really abrupt. And
and but the reason being, I say the Native American a lot, even though you really can't tell. There's little things and quirks that I have that are. I can tan. Not everyone can tan, but probably not as tan as Native Americans can get. He actually, he has a little bit of it too as well, which I will cover. But yeah, the reason I'm saying is I do have Native American in both sides. My grandfathers, both my dad's dad and my mom's dad, both had a certain percentage of Native American blood. Hence the reason I mentioned it. Well, not that it, but I mean. Yeah, Matt has some in him too, though, kind of in relation to the topic, the Pilgrims and the Native Americans. So what exactly do you have?
I have,
how much?
Maybe a 30-second. Like 1 30-second Indian. Or possibly 1/16th, but... the Indian basically left my bloodline with my dad. My dad had black hair. And his dad had black hair, and his dad had black hair, and then I had no hair. No, my hair was my hair's brown. Me and all of my siblings, our hair are brown. Nobody has black hair anymore.
She used to look just like Cher.
Yeah,
just like Cher. She had some nose job done. She had to broke her nose and stuff.
Yeah, but
she looked just like Cher.
Yeah, and we all know. Oh, the black hair. That's where I was coming from. I was like, we all know Cher and what she has to do with Thanksgiving.
No, I'm saying like she looked.
Oh yeah,
American.
With the black hair. Yeah. I have a feeling it was dyed.
Cher's?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, so yeah, we don't have the black hair. Like I might as well say I have no Indian in me. It's that little.
I didn't think that. But well, what are you mostly then? Scottish, I think.
We're mostly English and Scottish, I think. English, Scottish, and a little bit of Irish.
Very close to me, him and I, but I think we're kind of getting a little sidetracked, a little off topic, and I don't know how often we have the opportunity to talk about these things. What better time than this? So a little bit extra about me and Matthew here to get kind of back on the topic. We wanted to kind of, it's in the spirit of the holiday of Thanksgiving that we decided to obviously make this video here that you're watching. And on top of that, we wanted to do something a little bit different. And this was a lot of this was actually Matt's idea. And that was we wanted to read you guys 5 fun facts about Thanksgiving that maybe you might not know, so we all can kind of learn a little more about it and a little more about the holiday. So here's 5 fun facts about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'll read the first one and then we'll just kind of trade off, I guess. Sound good?
Sure.
All right, so the first one was in 1947, Harry Truman pardoned a turkey for Thanksgiving, making it so that it couldn't be slaughtered, eaten for Thanksgiving. And George W. Bush in '89, he actually made it a tradition. It happened, from what I understand, on an occasion every now and then with a lot of presidents, but George W. Bush actually made it a tradition in '89 that every year, 2 days before Thanksgiving, the president is presented a live turkey and 2 cooked stuffed turkeys, where he pardons the live turkey and it's granted a full life at Disneyland, where it leads the Disney Thanksgiving Day Parade. So that happens every year. Next one is yours.
Yeah, this one is pretty good. Jingle Bells, a lot of you may not know, I certainly didn't know, was actually a Thanksgiving Day song originally. James Pierpoint,
yeah.
James Pierpoint, sorry, wrote the song in 1857 for Thanksgiving, and actually he called it One Horse Open Sleigh. So the line in the song actually was the original title from what we read and we understand. It was so popular that it was even sung through Christmas, or all the way up to Christmas. So eventually they decided it was just going to be known as a Christmas song there on out.
Yeah, just because it got so popular. And Christmas has more songs. It always did. So they were just like, let's keep it at Christmas, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Probably the sleigh part, it probably had a big part to do with it. But basically, I guess they kept stretching it out. So they're like, well, it's so close. We're going to go ahead and just make it a Christmas song.
Right. Makes sense. Next one, in 1953, this is a more commonly known one from what I understand, but I wanted to share it anyways. It's kind of interesting. In 53, Swanson misjudged the number of frozen turkeys it would sell for Thanksgiving by 26 tons. So someone at Swanson decided, they got the idea, well, why don't we package it up in little packages, put some side dishes, and just resell all of the extra turkeys that we have. So in 53, that's where TV dinners were invented, because there were so many turkeys at Thanksgiving. So that's my next fun fact.
They made them TV dinners.
Yeah, there were so many.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there were so many turkeys at Thanksgiving. There were tons, literally, left over, and so that's where TV dinners come from Thanksgiving.
So unhealthy, but they can be pretty good. Some of them not so good.
Sometimes.
It's a lot like eating plastic.
Sometimes it's straight rubber for your mouth.
But some of them are good, but they are very unhealthy. So that's interesting.
You either get them frozen, even after you cook them, they're either still frozen, or they are like melt your tongue burning hot, so there's no taste anymore.
Molten lava hot, to quote Jim Gaffigan.
Oh yeah. They'll destroy your mouth.
That's funny.
Anyways, go ahead. Next one.
Number 4 is the turkey was almost I found this very interesting. It was almost the national bird. So it was going to be the national bird. Ben Franklin basically wrote a letter to his daughter stating that the eagle had bad moral character.
The only thing I can think of is the eagle's like a predator and it kills fish.
Makes sense. It's
you know what I mean? And the turkey, what does the turkey do?
gobble gobble.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can think of.
And the little hanging.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a rooster, right?
No,
turkey.
That's a great turkey noise.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't understand why eagles would have bad moral character.
I don't
but
know.
that's what he thought.
I think they're proud and majestic, but
yeah.
And because of that, he thought the turkey was much more respectable. It's more respectable, you know. He was obviously outvoted, and therefore we have the eagle.
Yeah, it was much better decision.
A regal eagle.
It was much better decision in my opinion.
Sponsor eagle.
Yeah, nope. No, we're not throwing him any extra views.
Yeah, you don't need extra views.
Yeah, he needs to give those to us. Alright, so last one. Thanksgiving was supposed to be the opposite of what it is today. The Pilgrims actually recognized Thanksgiving as a day of fasting. Yeah. The Indians, when the Indians came over to celebrate, they just brought food, and the Native Americans, they just brought food, and that's where all the feasting came from. They were just like, well, we're gonna celebrate with them, so that's where the actual feasting comes from. It wasn't the Pilgrims, it was the Indians.
So
Me.
Alright, so, now, you know what they say. Now you know.
And
knowing is half the battle. Wow, cheesy.
Wow. Wow.
G.I. Joe.
How did I... That happened.
I had to take it. I'm a zapper. I had to take it even farther.
All right. Your mind, didn't it?
Well, I think this. Yeah. But anyway.
Continuing on.
We need to wrap it up. I understand. So, before we go, I just kind of wanted us each to sort of share a fond memory that we had about maybe a Thanksgiving celebration that we had or perhaps like experienced in the past. And mine is mostly going to be about the tradition of it all. What I have to share. My family and I, just like a lot of other families, I believe, probably, most likely, we always say grace at Thanksgiving, before we eat. And that's not something that my family usually does, randomly. We don't just say grace. Him and I do from time to time, occasion between meals, but this is not a regularity. It's something that's rare. We don't usually sit down and say grace and pray over our meals as much as I'd like to, at least not to my knowledge anyway, that they don't. But, or we definitely don't as a group, but it's basically something we don't usually
Yeah, words. This is where you word with your mouth and you form vowels.
But basically, we don't usually do this before meals. It's a certain time of year, and for certain holidays, we say grace and pray over the food. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, things like that. It's really more of a rarity that actually does happen with my family.
Yeah, most of the time people will pray to themselves. The only time it's like out loud, holding hands, yeah. That's the holiday.
Well, we don't sing Kumbaya or anything.
Well, because
maybe we should.
That would be normal. That would be what people.
Dad, say, Mom, if you're watching. But it's actually probably the first year without my mom Thanksgiving, so that's weird.
Yeah.
But I always loved the opportunity, especially because it was a rare thing and an occasional thing. I always loved the opportunity, and when it did happen, especially as a Christian, to be able to see, my family all together, praying over their food, whether it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, whatever holiday it may be for that matter, all, it just really made me smile just a little bit, a little bit bigger, and just really, put a smile on my face and just a smile in my heart, and that was one thing that I really always really highly enjoyed. And then another thing that my family always did, we have this tradition, which again I think a lot of families, maybe even more families than the first one, unfortunately, again, as a Christian, it'd be nice if more people probably did say grace, and in general we should say grace more. I think that's one that people, not everybody, but a lot of people probably forget. I know I'm guilty of forgetting to pray over the food a little more often, as well as you just know. We do from time to time, but anyway, we do have another tradition in our family that a lot of families probably do have, and that is we go sit around, you go in a circle basically, we each go and we say something that we're thankful for,
A lot of families do that, yeah.
But it's something a lot of families do. And if you don't do it, I think we both would agree that we highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you're not doing that, going around saying what you're thankful for, you should. You should.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Get you brownie points with the wife or the girlfriend. And no, that's not why you do it. You do it so that you can get brownie points with your wife. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kidding. It's nice to, you tell your family you're thankful for them, and obviously, whatever else you're thankful for, you got a raise, you got a new job, whatever it is, it feels nice to get it out there, and it creates a good atmosphere. It's very nice family time, very nice family experience to share with your family. especially when you're in a family like mine.
I feel like I keep looking cross-eyed in the camera.
That's
Did I even
we
do
we
it
don't
right?
we weren't drinking or anything like that before this started. But
I don't know why.
at least I'm not going cross-eyed.
Sometimes I can see and
But in any case,
sorry,
I don't even
I
remember
totally
what I was
interrupted
saying.
you. I'm sorry.
What was I saying? Oh yes, so yeah, it's a good family experience that it makes. You get to bond with your family, especially if you have a family like mine. Ours don't really, or my family rather, doesn't really talk personal much. We just, what's going on, how's life, you know, or it's more down to business. You know, let's go ahead, we're gonna do this, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So Thanksgiving gives you a good time to just get your feelings out there and let them know you like them and you love them and all that sort of stuff. It's very helpful for a lot of things.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, like I found that, and that was always very. This was always very important to me because you see how I grew up and some of the people that I was around. You know, some of the members of my family. You know, some people were just kind of negative, and there was often a lot of negativity surrounding me, negative thinking, negative thoughts, and just in general, a little bit of negative energy. And you know, some of them would bring people down. You know, from time to time, even if it was unintentional, it did happen sometimes. You know, holidays can be stressful as well. We're talking about the happy-go-lucky side of it, but there's also the side that sometimes it can be stressful and it doesn't always turn out the way you plan. You know, a lot of people stressing out with the cooking and the cleaning, and it can be a stressful time too. But some of them would bring other people down from time to time, or they might, you know, get kind of low or down on themselves. And I'm no exception to, you know, this rule. I'm sure I had my moments, basically, you know. But, you know, I'm not trying to tell y'all a sad story or a sob story or make you feel down or low or anything like that. I'm just trying to explain that it's for all these reasons and many more reasons, the more obvious and apparent reasons, that is why it was so special to me and so important to me for the good times and the good days. You know, for every bad day you have, there is a bright day and a good day and a shiny day waiting for you, which I've which I've mentioned in other videos, you know, before. It's for all these reasons that seeing my family's faces all lit up, seeing them together, filling their bellies, and the smiles on their faces, and the laughing and the smiling and the talking, the sharing, and not worrying about any of life's little problems. And not only that, but even further than that, stopping and reflecting and actually what is that face?
I'm so curious about what the point of that is. Like, you're like, it's not just of that, it's this, and this is the point, and the point is because of this and this, and I'm like, and there's so much buildup, and I'm like, what is it?
You know, because they stopped and they're reflecting on the good in their lives and what makes them happy and what brings them joy and what makes them glad in their lives instead of worrying about life's little problems. So that was always so heart-wrenching and heartwarming and just even extra and even more. And being able to hear them say just what they're happy about. I mean, we all do, and we all need that. Just seeing them stop and reflect on the good in their lives and the joyful moments in their lives and the happy moments in their lives and what makes them happy. You know, I think we all need that, and we all do that, you know, and not just a few times a year either. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that all year long. What are you glad to have, and what brings you joy? What makes you happy? Cookies are good. But, you know, to me, right now, you guys are what bring me the most joy. You know, doing this and this opportunity, you know, that I have. I think him and I both probably agree on that. The opportunity to do this.
It's fun.
This is what I love. And I loved that. And I'll always love that. And it fills my heart. It fills my heart with just so much joy. I mean, the food was always great. Don't get me wrong, of course. But that, seeing that and sharing that was priceless to me.
Absolutely.
It still is.
All right.
So, how about you? Do you have any stories or moments?
Nope, we ain't got time for that anyways. Our camera's about to die.
It's true. Okay, so kind of in closing, before we wrap this thing up, I want us to each say what we're thankful for, and I guess I kind of just mentioned, but I think we're both, as I said, in agreement that on this one that we're most thankful for you guys and that you're here and that you're watching this right now. We both, you know, are just thankful that we're able to do this. You know, so we get to bond, we get to laugh together, we get to be creative, you know, and we get to tell our stories, and that's wonderful.
Absolutely, and I get to learn all kinds of new things. I get to learn how to make Misty's eyeballs glow like fire and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's fun. I enjoy being creative and things like that.
He's really talented too, and I don't know what I'd do without him and his help on this. So he's been a big help. He's a lot of this. There's a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of help. Big help. It's not just my channel, it's our channel, his channel too. But other than that, I'm also thankful for Matt. Of course, I'm thankful for Matt.
I'm thankful for you too.
I'm thankful for my dogs. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the opportunity that we all get together and eat and share. And some families, some people out there don't have that luxury. So we are blessed. I'm thankful for each day that I live as well. What about you?
I'm thankful for you too, babe. I'm thankful for my family, my dogs, my job, my 2 raises I've got this year at my job. It's going well, and I mean, we've got a lot going for us right now. Life's pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Set your goals way high. And remember to love life and Thanksgiving. The opportunity to bond and share what you're thankful for with loved ones. And happy Thanksgiving. We hope you all have a fun and safe holiday. Bye.
Bye, guys.